Good afternoon, everyone, to Monteverde's Sustainable Transportation Fair. I'm honored to call in all the way from Vancouver, Canada, a city just as beautiful and green as Monteverde. My name is Sandra Phillips, and I'm the founder and CEO of MoveMe Shared Transportation Services, which is essentially a small boutique agency specialized in shared mobility architecture. Car sharing is essentially a form of shared mobility. Shared mobility services are transportation systems which are shared amongst a lot of consumers. They include a variety of different types of vehicles, so it can be a bicycle, it can be a car, it can be a moped. In a nutshell, you essentially become part of an exclusive club that has access to different types of vehicles. Car sharing is about access, not ownership. It's about on-demand and flexible services. It gives people essentially the freedom to move around however they want and get to wherever they need to, whenever they need to, at a fraction of the cost of owning your own personal vehicle. There are three reasons why people do car share. First one, it's convenient. Different tasks require different type of vehicles. So let's say you want to go to the beach on the weekend and you want to bring a couple of friends. Well, you need a vehicle that can accommodate that, right? So car sharing allows you to keep the vehicle just as long as you need, and you only pay for that time and then you return it. It's affordable. That's the second reason. The average Canadian driver, I know Canada really well, so I know those numbers, spends between $8,500 and $13,000 a year for their personal car. That includes, insurance, gasoline, maintenance, parking, etc. In contrast, a car sharing member spends just $600 for exactly the same needs. And the last reason why car sharing is popular, it's sustainable. In the last 10 years, I've been told cars in Costa Rica have doubled. That's a scary number if you think about the increase in traffic, air pollution, congestion that has created. And it will be only more in the next 10, 20 years. Car sharing has been proven, and there have been lots of studies that show that one car sharing vehicle replaces up to 12 personally owned vehicles. It also reduces greenhouse gas emissions because people are a lot more conscious when they travel because they pay for when they use it. So, going down the road, picking up a bucket of ice cream is not really when you use a car share vehicle. In the world, there's 30% of all cities have car sharing these days, and there's more than 20 million people using this service. And it's obviously in cities like Moscow, London, New York, San Francisco, but there's also really small towns that offer car share. I'm from Switzerland originally, and one of the smallest towns in Switzerland that has car share just has over 7,000 people. It's in the mountains. It's called Visp. Another car sharing service is offered on the island of Oahu. Obviously, they're serving Honolulu, which is a big city, but then there's a lot of really small communities around Honolulu that they're also serving. So car sharing is really about convenience and about reducing the number of vehicles on the road. And Monteverde can offer this just like any other city, just like Visp in Switzerland. The number one thing that they can do to encourage car sharing, and especially the convenience factor, is provide a really good parking solution with charging infrastructure, if you're thinking about introducing electric, that is easily accessible for people that want to use it. And if you do that, then you really have a triple win for your community. For you as a person, it's a much more affordable way of getting around. For the city itself, it's a way of reducing air pollution, congestion, and traffic jam. And for the community as a whole, even the people that don't use car sharing, it frees up, parking spaces. Again, it reduces congestion. And with those parking spaces that you're now not using for cars, you can build, a kindergarten in your neighborhood or a park. Anyway, I wish you all the best for the rest of your festival. Thank you for having me. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.